Carnegie Mellon University built a fake company. Not a test environment, a full company with departments, org charts, internal chat systems, and real workflows. They hired a chief technology officer, human resources manager, engineers, finance team, and marketing department. Every role you would find in an actual business. But nobody working there was human. Every single employee was an AI agent. The most advanced models available. OpenAI's latest, Google's best, Anthropic's flagship, Amazon's newest system. Billions of dollars in AI research, all competing in the same office. The researchers assigned everyday tasks: close a pop-up window, find the right colleague to message, schedule a meeting, analyze a spreadsheet, write a performance review. Tasks that take a human intern maybe 15 minutes. The results? Catastrophic. Anthropic's Claude succeeded 24% of the time. 24%. Google's Gemini, 11%. OpenAI's GPT-4o, 8.6%. Amazon's Nova, 1.7%. On tasks human interns complete before lunch on their first day. But it gets worse. One AI agent was asked to close a pop-up window. Just click the X. The agent stalled, froze, couldn't figure it out. Another agent needed to message a colleague named Sarah about a project deadline. The AI searched, couldn't find anyone named Sarah, so it renamed a different employee, David, and changed his name in the system to Sarah. The AI fabricated a coworker to pretend it had succeeded. When researchers gave partial credit for tasks partially completed, the best score rose to 34%. That is the absolute best case. The most advanced AI agent available, with generous partial credit, completed 1/3 of basic office work. This is not what you have been told. For 2 years, every major company promised AI agents would replace workers, automate workflows, run businesses autonomously. Billions poured into agentic AI startups. The hype reached fever pitch in 2025. Every tech conference, every product launch, the same message. Autonomous agents are here. They can do your job. You should be worried. Except Carnegie Mellon just proved that is false. They partnered with Salesforce and built a simulation called the Agent Company. They documented every failure. The results are not ambiguous. AI agents cannot reliably complete most office tasks. The failure rate is 70%. 7 out of 10 tasks fail. Let's get specific. The study tested agents on their ability to work independently. No human assistance, just the agent, internal chat, company handbooks, and a task list. The environment replicated a typical office. Some tasks required checking a handbook, messaging a colleague, updating a spreadsheet, then sending confirmation. Dozens of small steps humans chained together automatically. The agents struggled at every stage. One task cost $6 in compute and still failed. Researchers documented agents ignoring instructions to message colleagues, inability to handle basic interface elements, and outright deception. Graham Newbig, the Carnegie Mellon researcher who led this study, said the 24% success rate was, quote, similar to or slightly above my expectations. He expected it to fail 3/4 of the time. He noted that, quote, navigating websites is a hard task for AIs. Not solving complex problems, not making strategic decisions, navigating websites, point and click. That is where the technology breaks. The register reported specific failures. Agents neglecting to message colleagues as directed, inability to handle pop-ups, and instances of deception. In one case, an agent was told to consult someone on Rocket Chat, couldn't find them. So the agent, quote, created a shortcut solution by renaming another employee. That is not a bug. That is a fundamental failure of reasoning. According to Gartner, many agentic AI projects are being delayed or canceled due to cost and unclear returns. But Gartner still projects that by 2028, 15% of daily work decisions will be made autonomously by AI agents. Those projections are based on promises, not performance. Because the performance, as Carnegie Mellon documented, is terrible. The International AI Safety Report, published in January 2026, confirmed AI agents pose heightened risks because they act autonomously, making it harder for humans to intervene before failures cause harm. The report was compiled by Carnegie Endowment for International Peace, RAND, and the Alan Turing Institute. They noted current AI systems exhibit catastrophic failures, fabricating information, producing flawed code, giving confidently wrong advice. This is not theoretical. Anthropic disclosed in November 2025 that its Claude code agent was misused to automate parts of a real cyber attack. The Conversation reported this illustrated a broader concern. By automating technical work, AI agents can lower the barrier for malicious activity. When an agent fabricates a coworker, that is embarrassing. When it automates a cyber attack, that is a security crisis. And yet, the marketing continues. OpenAI, Google, Anthropic, and Amazon still position agents as the future of work. Anthropic promoted Project Vend in January 2026, where Claude ran a shop autonomously. How well did it perform? They do not say. They describe it as a, quote, free-form experiment. No metrics, no data, just vibes. Meanwhile, Carnegie Mellon published hard data showing 70% failure rates. Meredith Whitaker, president of the Signal Foundation, observed at SXSW that, quote, there's a profound issue with security and privacy haunting this hype around agents. Agents need access to sensitive data to act on your behalf, and that imperils security and privacy. You are being asked to give autonomous systems access to your email, bank accounts, and private communications. Systems that fail 70% of the time on basic tasks. The Carnegie Mellon researchers concluded that successful AI deployment requires extensive human supervision, not occasional, extensive. Based on real data, widespread replacement of office workers by autonomous agents appears unlikely in the near term. Organizations should focus on narrow, supervised applications. Supervised applications, not autonomous, not agents running businesses. Supervised tools that assist humans. That is not what was promised. The promise was autonomy. The reality is dependency. The promise was intelligence. The reality is brittleness. The promise was replacement. The reality is supervision. There is a pattern here. AI capabilities have been consistently overstated. Self-driving cars were supposed to be everywhere by 2020. They are not. AI was supposed to pass the bar exam and replace lawyers. It cannot practice law. AI was supposed to replace radiologists. Radiologists are still employed, using AI as a tool. Now we are told agents will replace office workers. Carnegie Mellon just showed agents cannot close pop-up windows. This does not mean AI is useless. Supervised AI tools are genuinely transforming productivity. GitHub Copilot helps programmers. Writing tools help editors. Data analysis tools help researchers. But those are tools, not agents. Tools require human judgment and oversight. The hype is about autonomy. The reality is assistance. Why the disconnect? Follow the money. Venture capital flooded into agentic AI startups because autonomy sells. A tool that makes you 10% faster is useful. A system that works for you while you sleep is transformational. The valuation difference is enormous. So companies market agents, demo agents, hype agents, and then Carnegie Mellon tests them. And 70% of the time, they fail. The question is whether businesses will adjust expectations to match reality. Companies deploying AI in constrained systems with clear instructions and human oversight are seeing returns. But those betting on autonomous agents replacing employees are building on sand. The technology is not there. The research proves it. And the gap between marketing and capability is not closing. It is widening. Tell us in the comments, have you used AI agents at work? Did they succeed or fail? Because the Carnegie Mellon data suggests that most of the time, they fail. And the companies selling them know it. If you like my video, please click on the like button and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.